This video is about sharing my love for film photography. First, let me share how it all started. I actually found one of my titas, or the sister of my mom, has this point and shoot camera that's just lying around collecting dust in my mom's drawer. So I got a hold of it, and that's the very first camera I started shooting with. So this is a Ricoh point and shoot FF9D, and these are some of the shots I've taken with this camera. And after using the point and shoot for a while, I met a film photographer who introduced me to the world of SLRs. So he lent me one of his own cameras, and then that's what I used to practice or to test out my formula for the mix of aperture and shutter speed. And it was a Yashica camera, and these are the shots I've taken using that camera. Then shortly after using my friend's camera, I researched on what other beginner-friendly SLRs I could own, and then I saw a Nikon FA up for sale in a Facebook group, and it was my first ever SLR. Became my first ever SLR. And what I didn't know then when I bought it is that it had double exposure features, which easily became one of my favorite features on a film camera. So I started experimenting on double exposures through this camera. So when my Nikon FA broke, it took about 2 to 3 years before I got back to shooting with film again. And I went back to my point and shoot, my Ricoh, and then I also got this Asahi Pentax SL SLR. I got this during a trip with my cousins in Singapore, in a mall complex, an old mall complex there, where a lot of the stores sold film cameras. And a lot of, I think, I'm not sure if I was out of practice, or it's just because of the lens or the camera, but a lot of the shots I took with this camera are really underexposed, or yeah, maybe I needed practice on mixing the aperture and the shutter speed again. But yeah, so this is kind of like my comeback camera after years of not shooting with film. The finale, or my current favorite. So last December, I decided to gift myself a new SLR, and I went with a Nikon FM. Can you guess why? I tried looking for another camera or another SLR with multiple exposure or double exposure features. So I brought this for my Japan trip, and I was sobrang kinilig ako. If you know the word kilig, it's like giddy or excited over something that you love, so, or someone that you love. So that's what kilig means. But when I went through the first two rolls that I used for this SLR, ano yun, kinilig ako. I got kilig. And yeah, so these are the shots I took. Some of them are from my Japan trip. So around February 9, I joined a photo walk with Mizo Linoa of Tokyo Art Archives, and I met different photographers and models that I got to take pictures of, and these are the results. Why do I love shooting with film? One of the major reasons is the joy of anticipation. The moment I click on the shutter isn't the same moment I will see my shot. So the wait between taking that photo and then having my film rolls developed and scanned, and just the part where I don't know what the result will be. I think I appreciate that about film photography. It develops patience in me in a way, and it's teaching me to give myself grace. Even if the shot is underexposed or overexposed, it's okay because it's all part of the process. Another thing I love about shooting with film are the colors and the grain. How they add depth to a scenery you're trying to capture. How they, even in itself, the colors already tell a story. You don't need to edit it in Lightroom or tweak it using VSCO. What you get already tells a story. There are times when I'd miss shooting with digital, since that's a lot more convenient. You see your shots and you can upload it right away. But for now, I am enjoying the magic of shooting with film.